Hello guys. It's probably I forget the last time I made a video. It might have been a month or two ago, but like I said, um, every time it's almost like every time I make a video, the price is lower, right? And I think that's funny because my conviction is actually the same, if not more excited right now because of what's going on in the entire crypto sphere, right? Um, maybe that I'm not gonna be insensitive. I think there's gonna be a lot of people that lose their money. There's gonna be a lot of people that realize whatever they've been investing in is just going a full 180 from a good investment to something that might not even be used. And guys, if you watch any of my videos, I think ICP is programmed. And I just wanted to make a quick update, right? Like I don't expect this video to be more than 10 or 15 minutes long because I usually like going in depth to paint a picture on why I'm so bullish, even when I see prices like this, right? This is the lowest ICP has been averaged around in history, right? Like the lowest it ever hit was like 191 or something supposedly like that. But it was only for like, a second. It was like a flash crash and then a quick recovery kind of thing. I don't know. That was in October, I think, when there was that random deep dip. But you know, but here now it's actually averaging like around the 270 to like $3 range. And I'm still DCing as much as I can, right? With what I can afford, right? I don't have a savings, guys, you know, and I'm just being transparent, right? Like I don't see a better opportunity than this right now with the future that I want. And I don't know, uh, just with everything that's been happening in the entire space. I was saying earlier, I don't want to be insensitive. A lot of people are going to lose money, but I get excited during times like this. It finally starts getting interesting again when things seem as like the narratives are changing. Anytime there's a huge narrative shift, it's always exciting to me, right? And I'm excited about that because I see this from a point of view like we're moving forward, right? And that's why I put this title here. This can only last so long. And I'm of the opinion that this is not going to go to zero. This is going to be one of the largest things in the entire space. I think we're going through a .com crash similarity, right? It's not going to be the same exact thing, obviously, but I do think it's going to be a once in a lifetime thing because the winners are just going to stay the winners, and they're going to be running the pillars of this new economy, right? These are going to be the large players for as long as crypto lasts, right? I mean, think about it. Is Google ever going to die, or are they just going to invest in something else forever? You see what I'm saying? Like maybe no one uses Google as a web browser anymore, but maybe Google just transitions to an AI thing, but it's never really dead. The company never actually went bankrupt or anything. It's just like, all right, we're not Google, what it used to be known as, but did we ever really go away? That's what I think was going to happen with this, with all these actual networks of utility. Because what other technologies are out there to go to? The ones that get chosen to run the pillars of society, they're the only ones that are capable of doing that, guys. And you can be investing in these right now. This is going to run an AI agent economy at the very minimum. At the maximum, it's going to be running not just AI agents, but literally everything, right? I don't see why humans wouldn't be involved in that. I think they will be. But I'm saying at the bare minimum, this is going to be running an AI agent economy. It's perfect for it. And so I don't see why. That's why what you believe in is so powerful, right? I would only invest in something when you have full conviction in it, like I do with this. Um, and the only reason is because you might end up selling anyways, even if you're getting told to buy something but you don't believe in it. You might sell it right now, like right here, because you can't handle the losses anymore, right? But I see this as a golden opportunity. And once this entire phase, we're in a phase right now. I said it in that Truman Show episode, um, that video I made about the Truman Show, right? In the very beginning, I say I see all of this in phases and and this is a new stage. This is a new phase, right? And people can't even really. I think, guys, everybody's just asleep at the wheel, man. You know, everybody's just asleep at the wheel, and you can focus on all these politics. You can focus on whatever you want, but you're letting this pass you, and you don't even realize it. Now that comes off as arrogant, and I'll put my humility on trial, right? That's what's being weighed right now, my humility. If I get completely embarrassed or if I get seen like, and I don't even, even if this blows up, I don't want to even be seen like, guys, all the evidence is right here. They're all doing it right in front of you. Everything else is going crazy. The world seems chaotic, but this keeps moving forward no matter what. And I have another video I'm going to make after this one about how we keep moving forward that I actually made multiple videos, but I wasn't happy with them. It kind of went off the rails and stuff, so I'm going to have to restructure that video and then post it. But it's going to be a long one, right? Probably like over an hour or around an hour. Very philosophical one about why is all of this moving forward and no one has any answers, right? It's kind of related to the Truman Show episode. But and this it's related to this, right? Because people in ICP have been saying this for a long time. In my opinion, the way crypto is moving, guys, is not organic. I just don't think it is. Because it's either about the tech or it isn't. And I think, like, there's no way Vitalik just realized this, in my opinion, right? And I don't, guys, this is the craziest part. I'm not this technical genius like he is. I'm maybe 5% of that if I'm lucky, right? But I saw this a long time ago. You're telling me he didn't? So, from my point of view, I'm happy about this. I'm genuinely happy about this because I say to myself, oh, okay, this is great. Just as things are getting interesting in the government sector regarding crypto, with all new laws and regulations passing through, and it's really starting to get accepted by the government, especially the United States government, right, which has a lot of influence, and we're going to see what happens in the geopolitical sphere too, right? Um, but I think there's enough shared interests that this will be the new system. Crypto will be the new system, in my opinion. And even with prices like this, it becomes clearer every day. You just have to wait. That's the sad part. That really is the sad part. Um, Especially if you've been in here for, I haven't been in crypto that long, right? Maybe since around 2021. But that's what I entered. Like just some quick history. I bought Cardano. I didn't really know what it was. I bought Stellar Lumens XLM, right? And I found ICP shortly, like in February 2022, and I bought about like $150 worth. No, 150 ICP at about like it was around like $30 or something. I think $30 to $40, right? Maybe less, maybe 25. But I've only been in red, guys, ever since, and the tech keeps getting better. I don't see why I wouldn't buy this. And the catalysts that keep happening keep pushing the utility coins up. So I'm just gonna say right now, I think yeah, you're gonna have a dot-com crash equivalent. The majority of the coins will perish, which they should because they're useless. And most people just scam and rug on a lot of them. And the ones that are utility, that really run the future smart cities, the future AI economy, the AI agents, even your interactions with them, right? Everything being tokenized, like Larry Fink says. Um, yeah, the utility coins will prevail in that. So that's why I'm buying as much of them as I can right now. And none of that's financial advice. This is what I'm doing. Either it all goes to zero, right? Either it all goes to zero or everything's gonna be all that wealth is gonna transfer into the ones that have utility. And that's not just for the current money, that's also for the future money, for the future big money that comes in more and more. The winners are going to be clear at that point. They're going to be your Tesla, they're going to be your Amazons, your Nvidia, your Apple, your Alphabet, right? Like that's going to be the equivalent in my opinion, because where else would it go? Unless they make their own, they can make their own. But even those are going to have to choose partners to work with and embed themselves with and scale with. So this can only last so long, guys. It's only a matter of time before another catalyst plays out and this one plays out. I just don't know how long we have to wait, right? But I think this is, from my point of view, the safest way to just guarantee wealth inevitably, right? Unless I sold now. But I think if I just hold, keep buying and hold, that's all I have to do. And I'm doing this live, right? So you're going to see my progress. And I'm really speaking to the people that are, the few people that aren't going to be in crypto that watch, because I feel like most people that watch my videos are going to be in crypto. But for the people that aren't in it, you're making a bet right now. You really are, believe it or not. Because even Donald Trump said, and I showed this in my video, the other video, that we're going to go to a crypto-based system, a crypto-backed system. Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, everything's going to be tokenized. JP Morgan, CEO of JP Morgan, I mean, not Jamie Dimon, I'm sorry. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, he's using Ethereum within his systems. JPM coin. And that's not even talking about all the other governments that have allowed use of it. In my opinion, if this was something they didn't want, they would ban it. They would ban it from all the public. There would be no such thing as Coinbase, in my opinion, guys. the government would have made it illegal to buy it on any exchange. I'm not saying now Bitcoin, that's the whole purpose of it, right? Is that you don't got to rely on any of them. But I'm saying for the way the majority of humans buy these coins, it's all due in exchange. And if they really wanted to, they could have banned this a long time ago. So I think it's programmed, guys. It's the safest bet I can ever think of. And this is just a little pep talk video, right? Because if you're going to leave, and I'm not saying you shouldn't leave, right? I'm not saying that at all. If you need the money, if you want the money, if you don't care about this anymore at all, and you genuinely are convinced in your heart that this is all a shitcoin scam, I would leave, literally. If that was me right now, I would leave. I wouldn't even stay in this if I thought that. I wouldn't keep putting money into it, if anything. Even if you don't sell what you have, don't put your money into this anymore. Buy something else. But to me it's where else would I go? What else is a better place to keep my money? That's what I ask myself. What's gonna have a better risk to reward? And I really don't know. I don't know anything. And that's only if I'm right on what this will become. So it's a huge bet, but I've seen enough to where I believe the narrative's only getting stronger. And especially as someone that's only been in here since 2021, right? I wasn't even here. Maybe if I saw that, maybe if I personally experienced that ICO boom, I would feel much different right now, like it's over. Maybe I would feel that way because I'm used to things pumping extremely high, but I'm not. I'm actually used to the opposite. I'm used to ICP never going above $20 when I started really DCAing in it, right? Because when I bought that ICP, that 150 ICP back in February 2022, that was more, I believed in it, but I just wanted to have a small position, like a position I was happy with, while I was buying coins that were way cheaper at the time, like XRP. But I ended up putting it all into ICP anyways, all over again. So I'm a one guy maxi, but like the majority of it is in ICP, and I'm just gonna put small position, not small positions, but the way I think is ICP is so damn low right now. How can I not DCA all my money into this right now? But I do want to buy H bar, right? I want to buy Hedera. I want to buy Algorand. I want to buy Stellar Lumens again, right? They're so cheap right now, and I wasn't expecting them to go back down to these prices, guys. I really wasn't. That's why it seems so dead right now. But I think this is like the last stand. This can only last so long, these narratives. I think there's going to be a switch to utility. And from then on, it's all the money's going into this, the winners. And if I'm right about that, and you guys knew about that, but that's what I'm saying, right? I understand. I'm self-aware enough to know that most people, I might come off delusional, schizophrenic, psychosis. I don't know. But all the evidence that I've needed to see to be comfortable with this, I've seen. And if you have a hunch that there might be something here, you should do your research because we live in a world of deception, guys. So that was just a little monologue, but I know I wanted to make this video short, so I'm just going to cut it there. I hope it's not like 20 minutes or something right now, but that's all I wanted to say, guys. Right? I think this is the future, and I just wanted to give a little update. That's all. All right, have a good one.